My name is Robert Ashton Winslow. Earlier this year, I was living up in New York. I had gone there for college. And in those 6 years since the crash, I felt like I'd missed a lot that happened down here. The country is changing. We're getting into a very different place. And as we look into the future, we can really see what's coming into shape, what we're living through, what our experience is in the United States right now, and in the South especially. Because when I was growing up, you would hear a lot about this. We would start to understand what outsourcing meant, sending jobs overseas, the industrial decline. It was also a story about us going to war and about us coming back from it. It was a story about our cities, how our populations change, our livelihoods change, our homes, our neighborhoods. And you get out into the country, a lot of this happens, you might not even notice, but a lot of that's changing. American industry comes back. It's going to be a very different story. And a lot of people are still falling through. Through all of that, the real story is also growing apart from each other. Political polarization is a real theme in American life now. And all that it means is that we have a harder and harder time recognizing each other's values, listening to each other, being compatriots, and having democracy. The more separate we become, the less we're able to talk to each other, the less chance we have of really building our way out of what troubles us. And so my big idea is really just to listen. I came back to do these documentaries because when you sit down to watch a YouTube video, what you're doing is taking a minute to listen to someone, to see this other side of life. That's why we love documentary. So what if it was just that conversation with ordinary people in the South, where this future is coming into shape right now, where we're living these changes, and to say, what's happening in our lives? What matters to us? What do we want for the future? And if we can listen to each other and be better about being together in this, so much more becomes possible. And so if you want better media, better perspective, and real conversation, then I hope you'll join me doing it. Right now, it was just this summer, and you'll see I'm still just getting started. It's something I felt like I had to do. Saved up some money to come back in the first place. I use Indiegogo to fundraise, and I will be again soon to travel again this election season. Come with me around the Gulf, to Dothan, Alabama, Manchester, Tennessee, and we can see what's happening here. This is Series 1. It's really just me getting my feet wet, starting this, committing to it, and bringing it back to you. With your help, I can go so much further. We can build something here, and we can do better going into the future. That's what this is about, and I want you to come with me.